Welcome back, boys and girls. This is MTG Moxman. Hope you brought your nachos and cheese. Hope you're having a wonderful day, and thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, please hit subscribe. We love to have new viewers join us. And judging by the last few videos I put out, we've had quite a few extra viewers, just not a lot of people signing on. So please get a friend, bring a phone a friend, do all that stuff, get somebody to join on because I need more viewers. That'd be awesome. All right, now yesterday's topic, we honed in on the fact about making money and financial well-being. I'm going to continue on that vein today, just to reiterate a few home points and more of a broadening topic base. So, I'm going to clean the glasses. I know, you actually don't usually see me without my glasses. I got a good story about these glasses, by the way. We'll get there. Don't worry. If you're good boys and girls, I'll tell you at the end. Ah, so much better. I can see you all. Hope you can see me too. And my funked out hair. Okay, guys. Yesterday we talked about financial health and how it can get you ahead in the long run. How not eating out, not having a coffee at a coffee shop. Don't, buy groceries by the week, not by the day. Those kind of things will all amount to massive savings over time. But there's always a but, isn't there? This does not work unless you are paying attention. Which means when you see how much you've spent on your takeout groceries, which means you're just going to order a Big Mac combo, go home and eat it, especially if you have more than just one of you, you need to put that money aside, minus the actual groceries. Now, I do not live a fancy lifestyle at home. I just don't. I don't require it. I was raised on basic foods, so I'm very used to having basic foods all the time. The yawn came early, what can I say? I don't need steak. I don't need even pork chops. Chicken's kind of a standard. I don't care if it's legs. I don't care whatever can get into the gullet that does not cost an arm and a leg. Make my family healthy. Veggies can cost money. Sometimes you gotta go frozen to get everything done. I'm sorry, facts of life. Now what I'm proposing is what they used to call stingy, frugal. These are all things that most people are not used to saying anymore. They're used to just getting what they want and getting it right away and not thinking about the consequences of your actions. And there are dire consequences, guys. Have no bones about it. Now, here's the second part. Single versus double income. This is where it can get tricky. It is much easier to get ahead when there are two parties involved. That means a significant other, not just yourself. Because although when you have an apartment, you can pay for yourself. Let's just say you're paying $1,200. But guess what? When there's two of you, you're actually only paying $600 each. See where I'm going with this? It doesn't cost more to have a one-bedroom apartment with two people in it. And that's where, getting a roommate, a significant other, a partner, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever it takes, okay? Staying together. Most people nowadays are so self-gratifying that when something doesn't go well, they get divorced. They say, nope, I'm done. You're not doing what I want. I don't like how things are going. You're not tying up the dishes. I'm done. In some cases, that is unavoidable. Don't get me wrong. But by nature nowadays, most people give in very easily and take the quick route out. Okay? I can tell you now, me and my wife have had difficult times, good times, but divorce has never entered my mind for a myriad of reasons. And one of them being financial health. I need somebody there when I'm older. She'll need somebody there when she's older. So we might as well stay together. We get along well. We have similar interests in the sense of overall picture. Not like she doesn't play Magic or anything. But, what can I say? But she does not mind me playing Magic. How about that? So financial health means having a partner who has similar beliefs in money, and you can get the picture done. So when you're looking at saying, oh, by the way, I'm going to spend $1,500 and go buy myself a new dirt bike. And your partner's like, no, man, we got to take that $1,500. We got to invest that in some bonds. You better be seeing eye to eye. Or you're not going to save any money. You're actually going to get into fights and things are not going to work out for you. You need to get along. And you need to do this before you get married, guys, before you tie the knot, as it were. Okay? You better ask the hard questions. Do you want kids? Do you want pets? Are you a person who likes to vacation? These all have to kind of For the most part, be in sync with each other. I'm not a vacation guy. I'm just not. It's allowed me to put money away. It's allowed me to invest in Magic as opposed to just buying the odd card here and there. That's the hardest part for people, is that seeing eye to eye and the giving up. And you do need the dual income. One income making 70,000 is not better than two incomes with 110. I'm sorry, you can combine things. Same toothpaste, shampoos, hydro bills are the same, heating bills the same if one person's there or two people, right? There was a family I knew, they grew in, they bought a house on my street. It was a large house. Cost a lot of money even back then. 6 bedroom, 4 bath, large home. They moved 5 families in there. So that was 10 people plus some kids. But they all worked together as a team to pay that house off in 2 years. Sunk every penny in. Then they bought another house like a street over. And 3 of those families moved out, and everyone still worked together now to pay off the second house. Well, 10 years later, everyone had a home. And they were all paid for. Because you're able to work together as a team for the greater good. Now, some cultures can't do that. I was raised to do everything on my own. Depend on yourself. Get the job done. Make sure you know what you're doing. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. But it doesn't always work. Okay? It's a fact of life. Sometimes you need a helping hand. But planning together is better than planning apart. Having the goals together. 2 people saving for retirement is better than 1. You can plan as if 1 income, though. You can buy a house on 1 income and sink the whole second person's income down on putting everything into the mortgage. Pay it off faster. That's awesome. Okay? Those are really good things. And that's something to think about. And it doesn't happen overnight. So please remember that this is all about saving. It's about putting your money away. Don't mind if you hear yelling and stuff. It's just my kid talking to the dog. It is not easy. Okay? And it takes teamwork to do it sometimes. So don't just think of yourself as a lone person. If you're one in person right now, that's great. I'm still telling you to save. Stop eating out. Stop doing those things that waste money. I am. But if you're a roommate who has a bedroom and you have like a living room, nothing wrong with renting that out to a buddy for a couple $100 a month, taking that couple $100 and putting that away. Make them split on the hydro. Make them split on the internet. Make them split on those other items to actually lessen your costs and greater your tax income. Put that income directly into savings because it's as if you did not have it. Okay? That is not easy, but it's important to do. And don't act as if you have extra money to start spending because that's not what that money was for. You have a dedicated purpose. You're saving for the future. You are saving to get ahead later in life. You are saving maybe to buy your first set of Power of 9. Let's face it, extra couple $100 coming in a month from somebody sleeping on the couch and sharing a bathroom and kitchen. Every year, that's a new Mox, man. Think about it. It's not bad. People don't think that way. But you have to get ahead. You have to be creative with your thoughts. Because if you're linear thinking, no, I don't want to share my apartment. I want my personal space. I'm going to be renting this basement out as soon as I can. Because the income here in Toronto, Canada is really high. So I can get a lot of money for this, I guess, basement when it's all finished up. I'm going to try and make it into 2 bedrooms, but who knows? Anyway, it'll be very important. So I just thought I would share that with you guys today. I hope you understand what I'm trying to get at here, is to think a little bit outside that box and get things done. And that is not easy to do. Okay, it's not. And going forward, hopefully you think about this in a few minutes, but most of you will forget and you'll say, I got enough info, right? But you didn't, because you didn't watch the video to the end, right? You need to know everything. You need to hear this hit home like a hammer every time, reminding you guys not to waste your money. Save it. Stop buying the little things, guys. You want to get that Power 9? Save up for Power 9. You want to get some of those higher end cards? Just don't eat McDonald's for a week and also you got $50. Think about that. Food comes in and goes out. Comes in, nummy. Comes out, done. Psst, out of the way. Wasted. Water's free. Drink your water. And do not buy bottled water. Buy 1 case, refill the bottles over and over. You think I'm buying a bottle of water every week? No. Clean the bottles, reuse. Tap water is fine. Thank you. I don't know, it's hard for people sometimes to realize that's what you got to do, but you got to do it, man. Or you're not going to get ahead. I'm not going to spend $4 a week on a case of water that I already paid water for. It's ridiculous. Anyway, guys, thanks a lot for tuning in. Thanks for listening to me. Hopefully you guys learned something today. Remember, save your money. It takes two. All right, guys. Cheers. Have a great one.